Closer are going to have to be there. Bjergsen going to have to be there to cover him on these dives.
And look, coming into this one, I don't think, for me, there's a super heavy favorite looking at this pick and ban. I guess I'm happy the chat is spamming 100 for 67% in favor of our pick ban and champ select here. But look, the story is right there, right? This CLG team, they have a big win yesterday. They're coming on into it. They have an opportunity to fight in their communications. Tenacity, when he played Fiora, was immediately saying, I'm ready to 1v9. And then everyone
push them off this wave. Even if they don't fully commit to the dive, they want to make them actually miss these minions here. They take one play, and once Contractz gets here, Closer will have to leave.
Luger's at 200 HP. Closer goes over the wall, but now he might be in some trouble. Luger is still alive. Contractz gets the kill, and it's Closer who burns down. CLG get the outplay on the 100 Thieves dive.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rough and forced play right there, as Closer was not only spotted on the scuttle, but then doesn't know that in that brush he's seen when he gave that double gank. And in the team comps, Closer actually says, all right, don't lose your lead, as we'll take a pause on that for a moment as the gank does come on, and Tenacity now trading damage. Irelia ult comes down. Unfortunately, it does not look like it's enough, and there's that point-and-click stun. CLG out to a fantastic start now, up by 800 gold and 2 kills. But on the other side of the map, there's Closer now on the Dragon.
Yeah, Contractz 2 early kills here. It's going to be up to him to try to snowball this game. Closer will try to trade it back for the Dragon on that bot. Swapping over from mid lane to bot lane a while ago. We saw him bring out the Azir. We're seeing him bring out the Soraka. I love that flexibility. We're back into the action here. 100 Thieves going to grab the first Dragon of the game here. And still relatively early on. So with this bot lane prio, going to be interesting to see if they want to continue stacking those up and try to force
handshake that I was talking about earlier. Instead, they're just walking it all over the rift, taking everything they can find. The Drake into the Herald. It's 100 Thieves being happy with these neutral objectives. CLG conceding them from the very beginning. Luger and Poome both staying in bottom lane. They've no desire to roam. They wanted to just grab the turret plate there, try to catch back up a little bit to the lead that DoubleLift is building himself. You can see up about 200 Kraken Slayer done for Luger, making sure that he's got a little bit more power than DoubleLift directly right now. Let's see what they can find. They're ready to go for a 4v3, and it's CLG looking for DoubleLift. Contractz wants to take him out. He's nearly got him. There's the Vault Breaker. He'll break his face. It's 2 kills over to CLG.
CLG went big in the bot side there. 100 Thieves was sticking around after the Herald crash, trying to push in and knock down that first turret. But Palafox makes the roam faster, positioning very aggressively. Gets punished a bit for that greed, just not taking into account how much later Bjergsen would arrive than Palafox.
And with CLG making a move towards the bottom lane of 100 Thieves, towards the point of strength of 100 Thieves, they've nullified that lead and that spot where 100 wants to fight around. And it means CLG now has the confidence
on the same wavelength as they'll go capture this Rift Herald.
Yeah, Contractz has got to be careful with those sorts of opportunities that come along to throw yourself in there, especially when you have all these kills early on. You can see the extra 300 gold bounty on his head. He will be a priority
around the Dragon begins. It's spawning at 4 seconds. River control over to 100 Thieves and vision control as well. You can see all blue all over.
Yeah, and they do have their 1-item spikes, obviously, on their side, and the second item isn't done for CLG, so this is the same principle that 100 Thieves are trying to fight around. They're trying to fight before the second item completion does come through. You can see Gwen is actually roaming down, so they want to potentially force the TP out of Dhokla. When Gwen shows mid, they have that early 5v4 to try to get something done, but they're just using it for wave control for now.
He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. He does not have flash, and there it is. Tenacity now being ulted, players flying in from both sides. Closer tries to answer, down goes Tenacity. Zonya's used by Palafox, damage still coming in. DoubleLift is gonna push forward. There's the killer instinct we mentioned, but again, he's a little bit too far split from the team as he dashes through the wall. Oh, that is one slippery pickle as he gets out with his life.
DoubleLift barely escaping there from CLG trying to collapse on him, but look at the health bars. That's the other thing you got to remember here. There's not a lot to work with for DoubleLift. No summoners, no health bar, low HP across the board. Even though it's a 1-for-1 trade, it's CLG who have enough of an advantage to secure the second Drake for themselves.
And this is almost the second time this game is where I almost feel like Tenacity thinks he put his flash
walk away there, and Bjergsen has the impact that might just be able to win this Drake for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, they've got to start it up here. You know, this should be theirs. We can see the chunks that they got is actually really, really important. Dhokla was spotted on that bot lane wave as well, so they're exactly aware of where he is. And just slow, patient play, the Azir makes a difference in this one.
And one of those should be able to recover, but this might be enough. to start on the Baron.
The big thing is, it was Closer they went after. It's Closer that no longer has a flash, and it's Closer that was chunked away. But now he's getting healed up by the Soraka. Baron at 6,000 HP. CLG looking for the turn. They go after Tenacity first. He's polymorphed. Hallowed Mist gonna come out as that wears away to keep him healthy. Dhokla with a flash in. Dhokla thinking about chasing this further with Contractz coming in. That might just be the angle. Dhokla's gonna be careful here. Tries to use the W. Tenacity's already down. DoubleLift's gonna be scared away by Luger. CLG got 2, but can they get any more? They'll fall back. Poome at 200.
Oh, the laser!
Bjergsen going for a snipe potential. Not quite gonna be there. No opportunity to dash over the wall. The laser from DoubleLift won't get it either. 2-0 for CLG, and they're back onto the Baron.
Yeah, they're straight back onto it. Busio has spotted it, though, so Bjergsen and DoubleLift have got to get back there. They do have the Honey Fruit to heal up a little bit. It's up to Bjergsen. He's got to soften them up here. Poome is really low, so he could chicken and try to pick his moment.
Oh, but they have the Contractz ulti ready to go once more. Now Dhokla's into the back. He wants Busio. They go after Bjergsen. The damage is true, and the damage goes through. Palafox gonna keep DoubleLift zoned away. Poome is the only one lost. A 1-for-1 trade as the mid laner of 100 Thieves dies for the support of CLG, but it's 100 who have stopped the Baron.
Yeah, that's the big thing to take away right there. You think a death sentence if Baron does come on through. This gold lead continuing to build for CLG as this deficit looking scarier and scarier. And from my perspective right there, DoubleLift might get caught right here by Dhokla. Yeah, there's no chance, my friend. That is one scary Irelia now at 2-0-3 with 338 CS at just the 30-minute mark.
Yeah, I mean, Dhokla is monster fed. He's almost 18 at
Themselves
this
as
point.
well, bring them to a 10,000 gold lead and soul point.
And you mentioned in the last game we watched here in the LCS studio, 100 Thieves now in a pretty similar scenario to what Immortals was in. You need CLG to make a mistake. They needed C9 to make a mistake. Now you need CLG. This game feels a bit different if Tenacity has Flash instead of Ignite. I don't know. That's just my crazy thought.
It's definitely possible.
Oh, Dhokla in a 1v5 kills Closer and buys enough time for his team to secure the tier 3 turret in the top lane, as well as the inhibitor. CLG gets a 1-for-1 and a 1v5. Palafox is just gonna fire the Weaver's wall into the fountain to stop them from being able to rush out and save the Nexus turrets. First Nexus turret still under a little bit of pressure here as DoubleLift just gets the snot knocked out of him. He manages to live thanks to some of the healing and support of Busio, but CLG are not done. They want to continue this pressure. They want to continue pushing forward and pushing 100 Thieves away. They've got 2 enchanted Baron Cannon minions providing some damage. The push is finally going to be stopped. They'll take the Hex Gate out, and CLG are not slowing down.
And it's just tough, right? You get a 4v4 right there with Irelia gone. I'll take Irelia and Jarvan out of the fight and hopefully have a 4v4 if you're 100 Thieves. And there's just not enough damage to be able to make a play happen because there's really no way to take a 50-50 as they're just going to go ahead, take this split as the entrance comes on in. It's Contractz leading the charge. Teleport being used. Closer does get cut down low. That Q already ready again as they won't find more off of it, but guess what? The survivability is there. Palafox puts down the wall. And that won't just be the green light yet to go on, and I thought they were about to explode onto Tenacity and Bjergsen right there.
Yeah, but they're going to just take the inhib. Easy peasy to go to mid. They already had the wave prep there as well. So looking at triple inhib, 100 Thieves, which is almost impossible to come back from as there goes Dhokla.
Dhokla's ready into the back line, and he jumps onto everybody. Now he's going to be focused fire, but it will not matter because DoubleLift is already down. That's the AD carry. That's the Zeri. That's got to be it. Tenacity wants to fight back, but he can't even kill Poome. It's 2 traded for nothing as Closer tries to run away, and Palafox sets up the alley-oop for the 4-man play. Nobody dead on CLG, and they will run over 100 Thieves. The final kill for the ace. 35 minutes in, 15-2. CLG gets it done.